we are, day 9. Thank you for joining me on day 9 of the Awakening Wealth series, 12 days of Christmas. Wow, day 9, 3/4 of the way through already. Push my glasses up, let's get started. So I'm Fiona Jean, and you know the drill, no introduction, that's it. So wealth. Wealth is an effect that many people dream of and think they're working towards. However, the statistics tell us that after a lifetime of hard work, 96.9% of the population never achieves wealth because most people fail to do the casual part of the process. To achieve mastery over money, or awaken wealth as I term it, you must purposely work at it. You must fulfill both components, both sides of the ledger, so to speak. Yes, I am an accountant. The casual part and the process part. You can't have one without the other. And you must be properly outfitted, if you like, on your journey, and invest time and energy in each of the steps along the way. Otherwise, you risk more years of sameness and more years of compromise. So we dig into this in a lot more depth in the 10 Steps program, which will be starting in January. And really that's one of the beginning places after the challenge. There is a 30-day challenge as well that'll be running again in January. But the items that on your must-do list, those items, there are no shortcuts, because success is an emergent. It's not a cause and effect law, it's an emergent. And while you still have to do cause and effect processes, just doing them will not generate success, because success has to emerge from within. I trust that makes sense. If it doesn't, please ask me a question and let's dig deeper into that. Because remember, it's your journey. And if you want to be successful, then you must practice and participate in the emergence of success, not in the emergence of further struggle. You must own the steps to wealth and abundance. If you want to live well, if you want to be able to afford life's luxuries, if you want your future to be based on financial independence and freedom, if you want to be able to exercise choice, then you simply must adopt strategies that will enable you to achieve all of your wants. Adopting them is one thing, yet becoming skilled at them is something else. And so many people attempt to use, various cash flow, market-driven strategies without going through the necessary skill development phase. So there are some things in life that we can't really rush. We have to go through the process. So if you're just starting out on your journey, then there's always a natural concern about cost of accessing new information and finding new ways to move forward. I can remember vacillating about costs at the beginning of my journey too, but then I just kept remembering that if I didn't keep going forward, I would never learn anything new. And yes, there are many blind alleys I went down and many dollars spent on programs and training that were less than useful. But the way I got past my nervousness about what I was spending was to reframe everything into an investment in myself. And that investment has been priceless. It's appropriate, I should say, appropriate to have concerns about costs. I get that. And it's especially appropriate because there's a lot of dodgy stuff, available for consumption, but there are also many good programs. So if you don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater, so to speak, with so much access to reports and forums and social media, even a little research will reveal to you what the better programs are. So let's say you're thinking about undertaking a course or two, but you're concerned about costs. I'm assuming the course is a good one, you've done your research. Then most people will give in to the costs and not move forward. But costs are never really about fear. What often sits underneath the fear of cost is the fear that you might not come back, or you might not make back what the course costs you. So underlying that real fear is one of low self-efficacy, not cost. If you don't understand what self-efficacy is, it's defined as your beliefs about your capacity to succeed. It's defined as your belief in your capacity to achieve your goals, the goals that you set for yourself or the goals that are set for you. So if your efficacy is low, you're not going to take any action. You don't have that confidence or belief in yourself. If your self-efficacy is high, like you are super confident and you believe in yourself and your worth, then not only will you take action, more than likely you'll achieve the goals that you set for yourself. Anyway, if your concerns are about costs, you must try and reframe this thinking. The cost of new ways is never expensive in comparison to what you gain from it. The cost of old answers is years of sameness, decades of surrendered potential, and a life of compromise for settling for less. The real you is worth far more than settling for yes. Sorry, settling for less. So my question, another one for you, is how is your self-efficacy? I'd love to know. And I also look forward to seeing you for day 10 tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.